I'm starting to see why people drive the length of Vietnam now, because this morning's drive has been so beautiful. You gonna do some sick doughies on the sand? So the bike's definitely not starting at all now. We actually don't have reception here either. We're at the top of the hill, probably about 80 k's still from Dalat.
How do you fix a bike with 2 Kiwis, 1 Korean, and 5 Vietnamese?
Have fun, make some new friends. Not a single word of English has been spoken.
And that younger sibling that always looks at what you're doing and gets real in the way, that's Matt.
Good morning everybody, it's Max and Kim. Welcome back to another biking adventure in Vietnam. We just left Vung Tau this morning and we're heading to Pan Thai.
We don't know if that's how you say it because no one knows when we tell them where we're going, but that's how we say it.
So it's a 170 kilometer ride. Google Maps says it's about 3 hours, but I think it'll take about 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah. And we're planning on doing stops about every 2 hours just to relax, grab some water and some food as well.
Current time is about 7:20 and we left at about 6:30. The place that we stopped, they actually grind sugar canes up, so the raw sugar canes to get the sugar juice, and then they juice it to make juice. It's really cool.
A few moments later.
First dish of the morning, and I think we've got pho.
Yeah, well there's noodles and some meat. It's good, I like it. The weird looking meat stuff actually tasted really good.
And you get a lot of variety of these leaves.
Yeah, you just put them in the noodles.
I'm not sure,
Can you eat them off? Maybe you dunk them in your sauce.
but it's pretty delicious.
It's now 10 to 9, so we've made pretty good time. We've got about 60 k's left. Need to find a gas station soon.
So it's 20 to 11 now, and we're about 30 k's out from Pan Thai. It's pretty bumpy roads in this area, but there are some really beautiful houses. And the thing that we've noticed is they farm a lot of dragon fruit here. We've never seen dragon fruit plants before.
They kind of look like pineapple pine trees.
I think they kind of look like monsters, or like mini palm trees.
Yeah, mini pineapple palm trees.
We'll just have another quick chip and then back on the road.
Chip stop.
Check this out though. The wing mirror fell out of here and shattered. So now we only got one wing mirror. And we made it safe and sound. Check out this room. Now we can finally rest our butts. Is it a thick mattress? Oh, it is.
It's unheard of. I haven't seen one of these.
The mattresses so far have been like this thick.
Nice. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
Shower. Check out this terrace as well. So cool. So that's our room, and then you've actually got a little kitchen just here.
Meanwhile.
So we just come down to the local mechanic here in Pan Thai. It's 45,000 to get both wing mirrors replaced. So we're gonna do that now, get a bit of food, and then head back. Our handy dandy phone holder though, but I guess we get to keep the wing mirrors. So those are the new mirrors. Cool.
Good as new.
Day 2.
Another day, another destination. Heading off from Pan Thai today, and we're heading to Dalat, which is roughly 200 kilometers north of here.
We're gonna go through Mune and see the sand dunes. Mune is the place that everyone tells you not to go or to try and avoid if you can, because it's the place that the police are most likely to pull you over and try and give you a fine.
So to combat the sore butt syndrome, I've got 2 pairs of pants on, this pair of pants and then a pair of shorts underneath. Then I'm gonna put this towel in between my pants and I'm gonna sit on the raincoat. Will it work? Stay tuned in to find out.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had
We made it to the sand dunes just outside of Mune. It's about 2 kilometers out. It's a big roundabout. Instead of going to Mune, you just go straight across and then it's on your left. They're absolutely beautiful. beautiful. You can hire like a little sleigh thing to go down.
We're not going to stay here at the sand dunes because we started a little bit late. So it's 10 AM. We've probably still got 5 or 6 hours ride to get to Dalat, but it definitely looks like a place to come and see. It doesn't look like you go too fast down the sand dunes like Kim said, but that's probably because it rained a lot this morning. It's also free to go to the sand dunes here, but it is 10,000 dong to park your scooter. Look at that coastline. So we've just come all the way around there from Mune, which is just at the end over there. Check out the color of this dirt though.
Pretty red. The red desert, isn't it?
I'm starting to see why people drive the length of Vietnam now, because this morning's drive has been so beautiful. You gonna do some sick doughies on the sand? So we found where we're gonna have lunch or brunch, breakfast for the day. Kim's down there just chilling in the hammock.
We wanted to sit at the little table, but we were told that this is the way you do it, so now we're in the hammock.
So we ordered from the lady. We weren't sure what we got because it doesn't look like they actually sell food here. So she actually went out and got us takeaway from another restaurant. It's so good. Meat, egg, cucumber, heaps of rice, and that's the spicy sauce there too. So behind us here is the actual white sand dune. It costs 15,000 dong per adult to go in, and then I think you can hire jeeps and that sort of thing as well.
Yeah, some four-wheel drives or jeeps, which is, it looks like it's the only way you can go onto the sand. So we don't really have time to go out and do that today. But it does look super cool.
If you have a little bit more time and some spare cash, it would definitely be a cool activity. Well, the rains are here. That's not good. It's bad. I don't know what stop number we're up to, maybe 4, 5? The rain has finally stopped. We've got about 35 more kilometers of really windy road. The road goes like this. I'll show you the map. Anyway, we're getting some mango. So it's 50,000 for this mango here. Chop it up and have it for a snack. We're having a little bit of engine trouble here, so on these big hills, the bike just kind of seems to die. Right spot to have a breakdown. This guy's just walking his cows down the road. Okay. Do you want to give it another try? So the bike's definitely not starting at all now. Kim's just going to go have a walk down. We actually don't have reception here either. Just going to see if we can get some reception to call Hunter. We're at the top of the hill, probably about 80 k's still from Dalat. So we've just flagged down a couple of locals and this truck as well. So hopefully we can put the bike in the truck. Kim will go in the truck with the bike to Dalat, and I'll follow her behind on the on the other motorbike. We're not sure if he's going to Dalat or not, but I'll just follow behind, and then hopefully we can make it to a mechanic.
At least we'll get closer.
Yeah. Well, at least we can get somewhere. Better than staying up the top of the hill here. What's up?
How do you fix a bike with 2 Kiwis, 1 Korean, and 5 Vietnamese? Put it on a truck and we'll figure it out later.
Have fun. Make some new friends. Come on. Hopefully I can keep up with this truck with all the potholes.
Eventually.
Really, really nice local man. Dropped us off at the local mechanic. He's having a look at it. There was no oil in it. After Hunter told us that he topped up the oil and checked it. Now he's just checking the spark plugs as well. Not a single word of English has been spoken. But everyone here is so nice and so helpful.
Honestly, Vietnamese people are we've said this in all the Asian countries we've been to. The Vietnamese are on a whole nother level. They can't understand a word we say and they just want to help us. The guy who drove us probably, 50 kilometers through the mountains just didn't want us to pay him at all, and he's like no, and left, and they were just so lovely. They tried to feed me when I was in the car. Just a quick update on Kim's bike. We've driven just over 300 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh, and we're about 50 kilometers just out of Dalat. Kim needs a brand new cylinder and a brand new piston. Also, we're 15 kilometers out of Dalat, and I haven't driven the last at least 50, which was all the hilly road. What Hunter reckons happened is we needed to do an oil change somewhere between Ho Chi Minh City and here, which is only 300 kilometers. Although we were told initially you do it every 500.
So our plan was to do the oil change in Dalat. So it's gonna be 550,000 dong to get a new cylinder and a new piston in Kim's bike and do an oil change on my bike so the same doesn't happen to me.
We're still not bagging on Hunter. He has been really nice about it. He's helped to barter with the mechanic to make it a little bit cheaper. But because we don't know a lot about bikes, we don't know whether or not he was telling the truth when we initially bought them.
Yeah.
He also said he personally did an oil change before we left Ho Chi Minh. The day before we left Ho Chi Minh.
But on the bright side, we get a brand new cylinder.
Max got his agent squat on, learning about bikes. Gotta go around the other side for a bit of view. And that younger sibling that always looks at what you're doing and gets real in the way, that's Max.
We have liftoff. The bike started.
One eternity later.
We made it to Dalat. It's 8:25 at night. So we did have to do a bit of driving in the dark. That last part probably took just over an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah, which was pretty good time considering at some points there were no lights. But we made it safe.
Yeah. And this is probably one of the nicest places we've ever stayed. We'll do a room tour probably in the next vlog. I think we're gonna be here a while. It's a really nice place. I can't wait to explore it. It just looks like an awesome little mountain city.
Yeah,
Village.
it looks so cute. There's so many lights outside. On a side note though, my bike actually is way nicer to ride now.
Also, this shows you good parts and the bad parts of buying a bike. You know, good parts, you can go anywhere whenever you want. Bad parts,
You can't go anywhere.
alright guys, that is the vlog. We hope you enjoyed Pantai and coming into Dalat. It's been a bit of a big day. Stay tuned, we're gonna do some exploring tomorrow. If you haven't already, make sure that you smack that subscribe button in the face. Did you see me fix that motorbike earlier today? Hit that subscribe button. I banged it. I did bang it and it moved and it like went on a little bit. A little.
Do you think it went on or it fell off?
I pushed it on a little bit. It was good. I'm a
Very
mechanic.
good. Okay.
Other than that, stay safe. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Check out these little guys though. Pig with all his piglets. Hello. Hello.